So what happened? I just had a notification come up saying connection to server was gone, but I'm still in the race. So I just restarted the stream. But J. Cole managed to get past Larkin. A fantastic move there from J. Cole down the inside with DRS able to get past. But here is Larkin's chance to come back at J. Cole. Down the back straight, DRS wide open. Larkin, is he going to go to the inside? No, he sticks behind J. Cole for the time being. So J. Cole into second. Gotta try and build that gap now to Larkin. And he's got to try to close the gap on Skeevan if possible. Once again, I would like to apologise for the stream cutting out there. I just had an error occurred to the server. I'm still in the race. I just had to restart the stream. So apologies for those who was wanting to see the action. As Larkin tries to go down the inside of turn 2. He does go down the inside. This side by side. And Larkin should have DRS once again to get past J. Cole. And he's going to have the inside. And he's going to be clean past him before they even get to the braking zone of turn 6 at the hairpin. And Larkin a little bit slow through the apex. J. Cole almost going straight into the back end of him. Maybe a little bit of front wing damage on the Ferrari from that. I'm not sure. I didn't see no front wing fly off. So we're going to presume everything is all good. So the battle for second between Larkin and J. Cole is allowing Skeevan to build that gap. 4.5 seconds now the gap. And Larkin now just outside that second. That second window. Larkin now out of DRS. J. Cole does not have DRS anymore. As Hagness gets a 3-second time penalty. So no more DRS now for J. Cole. J. Cole is going to have to drive like a legend through Sector 2 and Sector 3 to get back into DRS. As Skeevan in a world of his own right now. Thankful for the battle between Larkin and J. Cole, giving him the gap. And RC7 gets a 3-second time penalty. So we are seeing a few time penalties going on as we go look down to the back end of the points as Philip Smith is defending 10th place from Fuse. This is for the last points playing position. As Philip Smith on 14 lap old mediums versus Fuse on 8 lap old softs. Both of them suffering a fair amount of wear to those tyres. As Fuse with DRS will close up the Philip Smith through turn 1. Is he going to have a little look down turn 2? Yes, he is. Fuse down the inside of turn 2. Philip Smith looking to straighten up the car a bit quicker Braking a little bit earlier, straighten up the car. DRS wide open now for Philip Smith as he's going to go try around the outside of Fuse into the hairpin. And Philip Smith able to hold on, but Fuse is underneath him. Fuse able to be a bit of a bother right now for Philip Smith. Meanwhile, just ahead, Adri all over the back of Hagnus for 7th place. So both McLarens in the late stage looking to get some move done. As Adri now looks to line this up. DRS wide open. Adri should have the overspeed now to go down the inside into the hairpin. And he's able to do it, but will he be under pressure from Johan Hagnus? No, he won't. Meanwhile, Fuse and Philip Smith, a very similar move for Fuse to get past Philip Smith. But Fuse goes deep into the hairpin. But Philip Smith unable to get the traction to get alongside. But he is going to have a little look into turn 8 down the inside. A little bit of contact made. And that's just opened things up for Beck to try and have a little bit of an attack. As we got Philip Smith, Fuse and Beck all battling out for 10th place. And up ahead, the battle for the podium. Energetics with DRS having a little look on his teammate. No move made as of yet. But we do know Energetics does have a time penalty. And Caesar is 2 seconds behind the Ferraris. He is closing in. Meanwhile, Caesar's teammate Seville in 6th in no man's land. 8 seconds behind his teammate, 4 seconds ahead of Adri, who is now ahead as Philip Smith and Fuse at the hairpin once again, side by side on the exit. Fuse will have the inside. Oh, he switched back to the outside. Philip Smith gets a 3-second time penalty. How costly could that be? As Fuse is pressurizing that Toro Rosso. And Energetics now gets past J. Cole. So Energetics with DRS down that back straight, able to get past his teammate. And both of them need to be wary of that Red Bull behind. And Fuse now dropping back behind Beck. What's going on with Fuse? So the battle for 10th is heating up as the leader, Skivan, comes on to the final lap of the Grand Prix. And J. Cole is trying to get back up into a podium position. I believe he will get the podium position though. But he does need to close up to his teammate and try to get past him, because if Larkin does have a penalty, J. Cole will be able to get second out of this race. So we're going to stay on board and see if he gets past. Yes, I think Energetics just lets his teammate go. A little bit of team orders there. And was that? I thought that was Skivan then. I thought that was Skivan into the wall. TNR spinning it into the wall on the little straight between turn 6 and 7. As we're going to go on board with our race leader as he comes through the final few corners. Around the final corner, Skiven crosses the line to win the German Grand Prix round number 6, and Larkin will cross in second place. J. Cole will get up into second, just ahead of Larkin on penalties. Look how close that is. And Caesar will get 5th, Seville in 6th, and Adri very close to getting 6th. Johan Hagnes in 8th, Bag of Bones in 9th, Philip Smith, Fuse, Beck, who will be the man in 10th place. Philip Smith will cross the line in 10th, but Fuse will get 10th. And Beck will finish in 12th. RC7 will finish 14th, and TNR will get last place. So Skiven with pole and the race win, showing he had real pace here at Hockenheim. And J. Cole and Larkin, it was a fantastic battle throughout the entire second stint. They were incredible. Side by side for pretty much half of the track. But we're going to go to the standings right now. Skiven, your race winner, ahead of J. Cole in second, Larkin in third, Energetics fourth, Caesar in fifth, Seville in sixth, Adri seventh, Hagnes in eighth, Bag of Bones ninth, Fuse picks up the final point in 10th place. Philip Smith going to be a bit hard done, but he finishes in 11th. Beck in 12th, RC7 in 13th, TNR in 14th, and then our non-finishers, Jos, Degnatis, Matty Shaw, Saw Samuel, Barton and Harry. And it has been a fantastic German Grand Prix, a fantastic round of AOR League racing here in the A1 League. And I would personally like to thank everyone who stopped by to view the spectacle that was unfolded in front of us. I have been your sole commentator for this evening, IvorBrynMike, and we shall catch you next week for round number 7, which will be the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa. So until the next race, I hope you all have a very, very pleasant evening. Goodbye.